Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back. Seems like it's been a while since I made a video, but today guys, I wanted to show 3 movies by Gene Hackman. I know he, passed away recently. There was a big controversy with how he died and his wife and all that stuff. He's been in the news anyways. But there's actually some movies that I picked up honest to God, right before he died. But one of these I got afterwards because it seems like Amazon had been running kind of a small Kino sale on some of the Blu-ray, so I hopped on one of them. Now, remember this movie when I was a kid. It came out in 1985. It seemed like it was on like HBO or something like that all the time, it seemed like. So, I went ahead and picked that up, and this is from Kino Lorber, Kino Classics, from 1985, directed by Arthur Penn. It's called Target, and pretty cool. It came with a slip. No special artwork or anything. It just came with a slip. I'm dropping everything because of my arm. But anyways, good movie. Matt Dillon. He's really such an underrated actor. Matt Dillon is. One of my all-time favorite movies. He's in Drugstore Cowboy from 1989. Just love him in that. Of course, he's been good in a lot of stuff. A lot of good movies, going all the way back to his first movies and stuff. But it's like we don't have enough Matt Dillon now. He should be one of our elder actors now. A lot of our favorite actors have passed away and stuff, and he should be in that class of actors. And I hope he kind of comes back and does some stuff, because he really is just such an underrated actor. But yeah, Gene Hackman is in this. It's called Target, 1985. Pretty good. It's got an audio commentary on here, and it's one of those like an intrigue kind of mystery action, little humor mixed in and stuff. It's just one of those really good movies that have really just fallen, kind of to the side and stuff. And I'm really glad that Kino is bringing some of these out and stuff. So yeah, Target from 1985. Now this next movie I got off the shelf to rewatch because they were, talking a lot about, retrospectives of Gene Hackman's work and everything. And again, this one's directed by Arthur Penn also, but 1967, and that would be Bonnie and Clyde. And yeah, I got this Blu-ray, Warner Blu-ray. This should come out. I wish maybe Arrow or somebody would put out a more deluxe edition of this. This is a Warner Brothers title. I could see it being in 4K or something, bringing it out and everything. But man, such a good movie. Gene Hackman's got a little role in it, and but man, he's so good in it. He plays doesn't he play the brother of Clyde Barrow, of the Bonnie and Clyde, Warren Beatty's part, actually. I think he's the brother, right? Yeah. And then Faye Dunaway, pretty much made her career. She was a big actress after this and everything, everything. But yeah, great movie. It truly was a revolutionary movie at that time. Hollywood started kind of going to the directors. You had all these great directors that came out of the late 60s into the 70s and everything. But yeah, Arthur Penn has made a lot of good movies, and he's another kind of director you don't think of that much, but he really did do a lot of good work and stuff. But yeah, Bonnie and Clyde, true American classic. Hopefully one day this will have maybe a better edition of it. Next up, guys. Now, this was a movie I had my eyes on. I picked this one up also. I had my eyes on this one. It's a real good, it's not a big budget movie. It's got a little bit of everybody in it. It's a great little 60s movie. When was this? 68? 60, yeah, I think 68. So yeah, it's called The Split. And this is a Warner Archive DVD. Pretty cool movie. I mean, look at the cast. You got Jim Brown, you got Diane Carroll, Julie Harris. You got a little bit of Ernest Borgnine mixed in there. The great James Whitmore, he's in this. Jack Klugman, and of course Gene Hackman, he was in this. Yeah, it's kind of a smaller role and stuff, but they're all, you know, they're going to do this racetrack robbery, which is really cool. This is a really cool movie, actually, and it's kind of, you know, people don't really think of it a lot, but yeah, at that time, Gene Hackman was an up-and-coming actor and stuff, and that's why he's, you know, way down the bill. He's like fourth billed in this movie, basically. Jim Brown was, you know, the man. I mean, he had just come off of doing Dirty Dozen the year before, and everything. But yeah, The Split, a great, I guess you could call it a B-movie, crime, heist movie. Really, really cool, actually. And then finally, guys, this is a movie I had for a while because I'm a big fan of the director. If I can remember his name, it's like I like him so much I can't even think of his name. John Frankenheimer. And everything. This is called The Gypsy Moths, and you may have heard of it. This is a Warner Archive DVD. This is another movie that needs a Blu-ray, but it kind of takes place in the 1920s when they would have these like barnstorming stunt people that would, you know, take up a little airplane, and they would do like these dives and stuff, like free fall dives, and then they pull the chute when they get real close. Real dangerous, kind of living on the edge. Stuff like that. So you got this group, you got Burt Lancaster, you got Gene Hackman, and Scott Wilson are the three that, you know, they go from town to town, you know, doing their little stunt work at fairs and different things. Burt Lancaster had been, you know, in this movie, he had been doing this for so long, he's kind of wanting to settle down. And he meets Deborah Carr in this movie, and she's a married woman and stuff, so there's a little flame and little fling of sorts and stuff. Pretty interesting kind of subplot in there. Gene Hackman is kind of just, he's kind of got an ego, he's kind of full of himself, and stuff, but he's very compelling in this movie. I think he really outdoes Burt Lancaster, if there is such a thing. And then Scott Wilson, now you may remember him as Herschel on The Walking Dead with the beard and stuff. I always have to describe him because before The Walking Dead, I never really thought of Scott Wilson. Now he's been in a ton of great movies and stuff, but he's in this. This is from 1969. And really cool, The Gypsy Moth. Really good movie. Check that out, guys. Usually you can get those on Amazon if you're okay with the DVD, because I don't. It's not on Blu-ray or anything. It's just that DVD is what we have. Usually you can catch a sale on Amazon, like $9.99 for their Warner Archive DVDs and stuff. So there you go, guys. There's some Gene Hackman. Him kind of playing not so much the star in each one of them, except for Target, but kind of showing some really compelling work. And I use the word compelling because he's fascinating in those movies, you know, and stuff. So he was breaking out, you know, he's going to be a star and everything. And then after, you know, The French Connection, he was pretty much, you know, a bona fide star. So anyways, guys, it's sad, you know, rest in peace, Gene Hackman and everything, but man, did he leave a body of work. I mean, there are so many good movies that we could talk for an hour, hours and stuff. Maybe one day I can do maybe a live stream or something, and we'll talk about Gene Hackman's work, because man, a true legend. So there you go, guys. I hope you like that. Don't forget to check out the channel. Check out my episodes, past ones. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. So take it easy and keep on watching movies.